Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Matt Diazable doing some more music reviews. Thanks for coming on by. Thanks for finding me if you just discovered me. I hope you like what you're going to see. If you do, like, subscribe, and comment down below. It means the world to me. Yes, I'm trying to make this into a career. So every like, subscribe, comment, it really helps. So thank you. And today, like I said, for the past couple of reviews I've been doing, I am speed running through a lot of reviews because I am really backlogged on stuff. So sorry if I make any mistakes, if it's stumbling a lot. This is all done in one take, so we gotta go. So thank you, and I appreciate it. Today, I'm checking out the latest release from a band called Money with their newest album called Stovepipe. Now, if you've never heard of Money, they are an alternative rock band based out of Oklahoma. And I've covered them before when I first started my channel back in 2023. Their self-titled EP blew me away. It's still one of my most favorite EPs, favorite pieces of music I've ever listened to. It's a straight 10. It's awesome. It's amazing. Go check it out if you've never checked it out. And with this newest album, I'm always looking forward to bands that I really enjoy. So I was really stoked to see that, oh, Money, they put out new music. So I got to check this out. I gotta say, it's really hard to live up to, putting out what I think is a perfect piece of work in any capacity. So they had big shoes to fill here. And I gotta say, it stumbles a little bit here and there, and I'm hoping to give out my thoughts and flesh it out a little bit and give you why I think it doesn't really live up to the first EP they dropped way back in, it's released in 2022 and I reviewed it in 2023. But regardless, I want to talk about this new release from them. And so it starts off with a song called Money Worldwide, which starts off with this weird distorted circus-like intro that almost tricks you into expecting something very bright. But as soon as the next song, Freebaser, drops, you get some of these massive sludgy laced riffs that are very big, bold, quite catchy in a very dirty rock and roll kind of way. The energy is there for sure. The bass is huge. The drums are smashing really hard, but the vocals feel really washed out. Like with their first EP they put out years ago, they had this very washed out, distant kind of vocal feel, but they felt perfectly matched there. Here, they're a little bit too washed out, and I get it's an aesthetic choice, it's an artistic choice, but compared, to the earlier work, it just loses a lot of clarity and it doesn't have as much of an emotional resonancy. It doesn't just get you as it did with their earlier self-titled work. And so moving along, you get the song Motion Sick, which keeps things quite heavy and has a very hypnotic, slow ringing out style of guitar playing and a very dense rhythm section. It sounds really good, really I guess compared to the first couple songs that came out, the first song, it seems really good, but it doesn't really kind of break out in terms of being more of an amazing song or evolve the band's sound in any way. Then you have the song Year of the Rat, which brings back that alternative edge that they're known for, with almost like a Deftones quality to it. If you like Deftones, you will like this band. And so, but they have some faster drumming parts here, and they are like the strong backbone of this particular song. Again, it's a solid song, but it's not as infectious or gripping as the material from their first self-titled release. I think it's really hard to top that release they put out because it was really, really, really just well made and everything in terms of production, song structure, the instruments being played, everything about that just came together very nicely. But then you get the song, I think it's called SVT Lightning. I'm going to call it that. It's probably the most, I could say, the biggest highlight of the album for sure. It's big, it's sad, and has this very distrutted alt rock feel to it, and it just excels in a lot of ways. The riffs stretch out really nicely, the drums snap well, and there's this very shoegazy vocal haze that actually works well here. It feels huge, it feels grand, it feels like a very big statement piece with this particular song. And the song, it just shows what could have been if the band had landed a little bit more in this direction, or the stuff they were trying to execute just stuck the landing a little bit more. And from there, we get the song The Little Season, which gives a little bit of a not shorty, but a short, noisy acoustic breather between the songs. It's interesting, but not really memorable in any way. It's just like an interlude at the end of the day. But then you get the closer, Billy Pilgrim, which, it hits with this very genuinely massive feel to it. The guitars collapse in on you, the vocals float very ghostly and haunting like, and the bass it just booms very nicely on this track. Overall, it's a very strong finish to this album. But overall, Stovepipe from Money, I would say it feels like a band that is leaning hard into a very sludgy, more hazy and distorted way, which is fine. It's cool, evolving, trying other things, but it doesn't really expand or feel very expansive in terms of songwriting, clarity, vocal presence, and the spark of what they made that self-titled album or self-titled EP really shine. The atmosphere here is very thick, the riffs are a bit grimy, and the vibe is strong, but it just doesn't really connect on an emotional level like they did with their previous work. So at the end of the day, I would say it's a good record with some standout moments here and there. Fans of like sludgy alt rock music and I could say downtoned shoegazing music, they're gonna enjoy this. There's something here worthwhile. But if you're a fan of their older work, that first EP, it's going to be feeling a little bit of a letdown overall, I think. But like I said, it's still a good record. So this newest record from Money, Stovepipe, I would have to give it a decent to okay 7 out of 10. Links down below to my old review if you want to check that out. To this new album, go check them out. Support all the bands out there that I'm talking about, and support other artists while they try and show their creative vision. So that's really nice and everything. So till next time, guys, see you in the pit.